Hello everyone and welcome to another mystery box function challenge. In this purple mystery box there is some math. You can pause this video and go to the link in the description to get to this page where you can put in as many numbers as you like in the top and see how they're transformed by that mystery math when they come out the bottom. And then you can use that as clues to figure out what's inside the mystery box. When you think you've got an answer, come on back, watch the rest of the video and see if I get what you get. All right, let's begin here. Of course, I'm going to start with a 0. 0 gives us -1. Okay, let's try a 1. And 1 gives us a 2, so maybe a line with a slope of 3. Let's try a -1. Oh, that's interesting. So that definitely looks like a curve now because that portion from 0 to -1 has a slope of +5. Let's try some more positive numbers. Let's try a 2. All right, 2 is up at 3. Let's try a 4. And I skipped 3. Let's go back and try a 3. Oops, that was a 2 again. Let me try 3. Okay, so it looks like we're getting some symmetry here around that line x equals 2. So I'm thinking this is probably a parabola, and it looks like it's downward facing. So it's going to have a negative number or a negative sign or a negative number in front of it. So let's start sketching out some ideas here. I'm going to say f of x equals, and there's going to be a negative sign, and I don't know if there'll be a multiplier or not. There might not be. And then, so the vertex here, if this is the vertex of the parabola, it's raised up from the origin by 3. So I think at the end there's going to be a +3, but this is not on the y-axis, the vertex. So I'm going to put parentheses here, and we're going to square that whole thing. And the way this works, if you move a parabola to the right, which is moving it in the positive direction, you actually subtract that amount inside the parentheses. And it looks like it's been moved over 2. So if the vertex was on the y-axis, which it is with just plain old x squared, then we've moved this 2 to the right here. So we're going to subtract 2. And we've got a negative sign in front to turn it upside down. We've got the +3 to move it up 3. But let's check, let's verify that this actually works. First of all, let's check with a number up here. I'm going to put in a 1. And if we put in a 1, 1 minus 2 squared, but negative, and +3. So 1 minus 2 is -1. You square that, you get 1, a positive 1. But then you put this negative sign on it, so that comes out to a -1 plus 3. So 1 should give us 2. And it does. And then I think we should test a point not on here, and let's use a negative. Let's put a -2 in here. So let me write this all out again. A negative sign, and then a -2 minus 2 quantity squared plus 3. So -2 minus 2 would be -4, and if you square that, you get a +16, but then you put the negative sign on it, so that's -16 plus 3 would be -13. So if I put in -2, I should get out a -13. Let's try that. And there it is. Okay, so now I'm pretty confident that we've got this. It's negative quantity x minus 2 squared plus 3. Let's go ahead and look at that. And there it is. Yeah, negative x minus 2 quantity squared plus 3. And let's look at the graph of that as well. Lovely downward facing parabola. Well, how did that go for you? Did you see that this was a parabola? Did you get that far? Did you remember all these rules for shifting the parabola to the right and for raising it up off the origin? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.